Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna discuss my email list building strategy that helped me increase my email list by 240% in the last 90 days. So make sure that you watch all the way to the end because I'm gonna show you not only proof of my increase, but also the strategies and the email list hacks that I currently use to build my email list all organic with no paid ads. So if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe today. I do upload weekly videos to help you build an impactful online business. So let's go ahead and dive in. So I wanted to talk about email lists today because it's very important whether you are an Etsy seller, maybe you have your own Shopify store, or maybe you own a small business or a blogger to start growing your email list. And I know that it can be a little bit intimidating to ask somebody for their email, but when you do it correctly or with the strategies that I currently do, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys, it should make the process a little bit easier to start growing your email list. Now, I'm sure there's like tons of email list strategies out there that I'm currently not doing that I eventually will start doing or learning, but this is what has worked for me to be able to grow my email list to a little bit over 16,000 subscribers. So I kind of wanted to show you guys some tricks that you could do. Now, the reason why you might want an email list is because I'm not sure if you guys heard of this before, you probably have. And the money is in the list. And this is a statement that's always said about email lists. And this is pretty true. You're able to, if you grow a large email list, you're able to make up a lot of money right away, especially if you sell products or services. And these are people that already show interest in your products and services. So it's really nice to be able to have an email list that if you have a new item on your store, or if you have a new product or service that you want people's opinion, you could just send that out to your email list of people who already show some type of interest. Now, as a Etsy seller, it's a little bit harder to collect emails due to the fact that Etsy doesn't allow us to start collecting emails. So this is why it's always important to create some landing page or maybe even a blog. You could create a landing page. You don't necessarily need a blog, but you could create a landing page where people will sign up for, let's say, like a discount code and for an exchange of an email. So you could say, hey, click here, and on your next purchase, you get 20% off. They click, they go to this landing page where they enter their email to receive the code. And there you go, you have an email. And then from there, you could redirect them to the actual Etsy store or to the actual Shopify. If you have a blog like myself, then you're able to add in opt-in forms in your actual blog to start collecting emails. It really depends on what platform you're in. However, it's recommended to collect emails no matter what. Even if you don't have a blog and you're an Etsy seller, there are other strategies that you can use without having to have a blog to start collecting your emails. I'm going to show you some of them today to kind of get the ball rolling. But I also wanted to make sure that I emphasize that it's so important to start growing your email list. This should be a new strategy that you should start implementing at least for the last quarter of the year so you could start strong for the new year in 2020. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm just going to show you the different things that I do, and hopefully one of these will resonate with you and you'll be like, oh, I could do that, or I could add that to my actual marketing strategy. So the first thing obviously is a blog. So in my blog, I have pop-ups everywhere when you first log in, or when you first land to my actual blog, you get pop-ups that come up. One of the things that I work a lot on is providing resources, free value. Is really important that whenever you're collecting an email from someone, they feel at that given moment that by them joining, they're going to get something in return, because no one is going to give you an email if they're not going to get anything in return. It's just how it works. So whether you have a blog like I do and you could provide value by sharing things that you know, or whether you have an Etsy store. So I'll give you an idea of something that you could do. If you have an Etsy store and you sell, let's say, wreaths, you make wreaths, you could have a blog a blog that you teach other people how to make wreaths. You could definitely have that. And you could still direct people from your blog to your Etsy shop where you actually sell wreaths. So just keep that in mind, that a lot of people say, well, I don't have anything to blog about. I don't know where I will start. Well, why don't you start with what you know already, right? You could have, if you sell, let's say, jewelry for wedding, you could say the top 10 jewelries for 2020. And you could start creating blog articles. You promote your products in there. You have an opt-in form where people could join to get a discount from your store, and you could promote your own products. You could, make a whole blog around jewelry, how to clean your jewelry, how to do this, how to do that. 10 tips to polish your jewelry. And that could be an opt-in form that somebody signs up to get like a checklist of the 10 things that they could do to polish their jewelry. There's so many ways that you could start a blog within your niche. Even the niches that you think, okay, what would I talk about jewelry? I don't know how to create a blog about jewelry. Well, you can technically. You just have to talk about trending jewelry, maybe talk about different stones, maybe talk about, like I just mentioned, how to clean your jewelry, how to secure your jewelry when you go on traveling, how to get insurance for your jewelry. There's so many things you could talk about, which is niche related, drive traffic to your blog, collect emails, and then send them to your Etsy store or your Shopify or wherever you sell, whether you have a e-commerce platform or a small business. But one of the things I strive to do is to provide value. This is one of my Etsy tools resource page. It has over 100. I think it has over 300 now, but it started with 100 and now it's over 300 services that helps you with Etsy, from social media to starting your email list, from tools for photos, from social media tools. I just mentioned that, social media scheduling, research and stats, marketing, tax information, legal templates. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And when people go to my website, for the most part, people are excited. They feel like, okay, she has a lot of great resources that I could use, and they stick around. And this is why I've been able to grow my email list. I also have a section where I offer freebies. So every month I try to upload something new. And this is kind of like a glimpse of what you get. There's a lot more than this, but I do free inspirational printables, Etsy listing checklists, list of the different articles that I talk about, hashtag, list of different hashtags that you could use for your social media platforms. But providing value and providing a lot of free stuff is one of the best ways. I will have to say, if I had to say, the top one is freebies. Everybody loves a freebie. Everybody loves something for free. So if you are good at, creating something that you could give for free that doesn't really cost you anything, I highly recommend it, because it does help you grow your email list for sure. So providing freebies is one of them, providing a lot of great resources. Now I'm working on an Etsy free course when I'm going to be teaching people how to sell digital prints or digital products on Etsy for free. This is a course that's taking me now 6 months to do. I'm up to I think video 11 right now. I'm almost done with it. And I'm going step by step by step. I'm literally teaching a person how to open a shop, how to find your target audience, how to run ads, how to create designs, where to find design. I mean, I'm just going from A through Z. And this is going to be a free course. So providing something to that term, to those terms, like something free, is just going to give you more people that want to follow you, more people that will appreciate you as well, to be quite honest. So that's one of the ways that I do it with my blog. Obviously, it's the easiest way. If you have a blog right now, having little opt-in forms here. I have this one, which is for my Pinterest course. People could click here to learn more. I have the freebies here. So just having those opt-in forms really, really help increase your click-through rate and also increase people joining. Now, the second way that I collect emails is through my YouTube channel. So in my YouTube channel, on every single video, I have a call to action. I always talk about call to actions on my channel. It's really important to have something to tell people what to do next. And I have call to actions that says open for links. And when people click here, I have pretty much everything and anything they need for their Etsy business or small business. I also have my library subscription so people could join. I have my free 40 listings. So if you currently have a YouTube channel, I highly recommend optimizing your text box description and adding resources and links in order to increase your click-through rate, in order to increase whatever you're promoting, as well as growing your email list. So this is another way that I grow my email list. It's on every single video. It has my information on what you could get from me and how you could sign up for my free library. Now, another way is using Pinterest. I absolutely love Pinterest. I get about 1.25 million impressions per month. This is what I talk about on my actual Pinterest course. I teach you how to grow your business on using Pinterest, whether you have an Etsy business or a small business, and how to drive massive traffic to your products and services. And one of the things that I do is I have a dedicated section for my blog. This is my dedicated section here. And in this section, I have a lot of resources, and a lot of them, when people click on them, they could get freebies, which is the same page like the one I just showed you. So if somebody clicks here, it takes them to my free library. And this is another way that I drive massive traffic to my actual email list. So this is another strategy that I use, which is promoting free products on my Pinterest account, promoting the Etsy sellers tools, promoting my free course, as you guys could see. But if you want to grow massively your email, I would say Pinterest is my number one source. That's the one that drives the majority of my traffic. And I would say the second would be Facebook. And the third one would be, I would say, is between Instagram and YouTube. But Pinterest is definitely a great way to start to grow your email list. And providing value, always providing value, always providing something that people are want to read, listening to people that are in the same niche as you and trying to figure out problems and how you could solve those problems with a blog article, with a product or service. Now, I also get a lot of emails, like I just mentioned, from my Facebook group, but also from my Facebook accounts. So I don't know if you guys majority of you guys are following me on Facebook, or we have connected on Facebook. And I have these banners here, and it says helping Etsy sellers succeed. And it says click to grab your free Etsy listing checklist. And this is a strategy that I actually didn't come up with it. I saw someone else do it. I can't even remember who did it. But I was like, oh my God, that's genius. And basically, when people click on this, it really doesn't open anything, because the banner on your Facebook page is not clickable. It's not like a actual link or a hyperlink that goes to your actual website or whatever you have linked it to. It doesn't open anything. But what it does is when people click on it, it takes them to my Etsy library right here. And then it takes them to my YouTube channel, my Pinterest course, and my Instagram. But the two most important, I think, is my checklist or my free library, because I want to grow my email. And then the second one is my YouTube channel, because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel as well. So those two are on the top, and then the other two on the bottom. And you could put whatever you want here. You could put, your blog. You could put your YouTube channel if you have one. You could put a landing page. Let's say you don't have a blog. You could create a landing page where, you just talk about your store, what your store is about, what you sell, and you could offer some sort of discount. And you could, you could have it here, like click here to get your 20% off. People click on it, they end up joining, and then from there, the landing page, you could drive them back to your Etsy store. So these are different strategies that you could start implementing right now. And this is free. As you can see, I did this on my Facebook page, and I did this on all my pages. Like I have it on my regular page, and I also have it on my support page. So when you go to my Etsy group page, I also have it here. When people click on it, it has the information as well. So here is, grab your freebie, your Pinterest course, my YouTube channel. So these are different strategies that you could start implementing right away to grow your email list. I also have this big, when you have your main Facebook page, you could actually put like a feature image. A lot of times the feature image here has like a lot of the people's pictures on it. What I did was I just did a massive picture, and when people click on it, I'm sorry, it's not going to show it to me because I'm logged into mine, so I apologize. But if I'm not logged into my account, it says check out links, and then when people click on it, it's going to show them the link to my Facebook, my Etsy store. I have it linked to different pages, and they could just click to visit. So just doing little things like this, it increases your click-through rate. What you want to do ultimately whenever you're promoting yourself and you're promoting, whether it's your Etsy business, your blog, whether you want to grow your email list, whatever thing you want to grow, you have to put it everywhere. You have to put it in your email signature. I also have it in my email signature. You have to put it whenever I send an email out to my newsletter, to my newsletter subscribers. On the bottom of it, I have the links to all my social media platforms. You have to start promoting yourself everywhere and anywhere you can, and coming up with ideas like this to increase the likelihood of somebody clicking and signing up for your products or services. And if you provide value, for the most part, you'll still get people that sign up and then they just sign up for free stuff, and then they get upset if you send an email or if you send too many emails, which is normal and it's okay. But for the most part, if you provide value all the time, or if you provide like just, well, I think the most important one I keep saying is value, because it really is. If you start providing value over value over value all the time, people will stick with you. People will sign up for your emails, subscribe for whatever you're selling, because you are providing value. If you're always spamming, and if a lot of people might think spamming is more of, oh, I'm always selling. I kind of spam in a different way, which is provide value. For some people, it might be a little bit too much, right? Because I've gotten people that say that's too many emails. So it just depends. One email a day, I don't think is that much, maybe 3 times a week. But if you provide value all the time, for the most part, many people will not complain about it. So these are the different strategies that I use, or I currently use right now. As you guys could see, I showed you every single one that I do to grow my email list to the 16,000 plus subscribers that I have. So guys, if you learned anything about this video, leave a comment below. Let me know what you learned. Let me know if you have a strategy that you currently use that I didn't mention that I could add on my next video, or that maybe I could start implementing myself. And don't forget to show me some love by liking this video. Thank you guys for watching.